Hello, everybody. Wanted to take a second to kind of walk through and do some yoga. So here's a disembodied head that'll go ahead and walk us through it. We get started on the floor and just kind of focusing in on our intention and our ability to breathe. So think about one thing that's really important about your day and just focus in on your ability to breathe in nice and strong. Maybe you wiggle around a little bit. It's okay too. Just settle. Ready? Find your way to your feet and just work to align your rib cage, your hips. Start to work at, again, breathing really big. Depress the shoulders down. Inhale, Tadasana. Work to depress your shoulders. So pulling on your lat, thinking it's going to go down. It's the same on the other side. Pull down. And you just kind of settle into that space. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, side bend. Work to keep some space from your rib cage. So instead of crunching, try to pull your ribs away from your hip. And hold through that posture. Inhale, center. Exhale, down the other side. And working to pull the ribs away from the hip. Inhale, Tadasana, up nice and tall. Exhale, back bend. Lift your heart. Don't think about looking back as much as you can up. So lifting your chest up nice and high. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Take note of how much bend you have in your back to how much you can give up from your hamstrings. So think spine is trying to reach down towards the floor. Hamstrings are trying to get a pull. Soft bend through the knees if that works. And just sink lower and lower each opportunity. Inhale, halfway lift. Now really try to find rigidity through your spine. Think your hips are what you have to kind of sacrifice here to keep your spine straight. Exhale, forward fold, melt it on down. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips low, reach your hands high. Instead of forward, think hips down, hands up. Challenge the sink. Exhale, forward fold. We lift to iron out. Exhale, chaturanga. Now these are always optional. So I take a moment here to kind of reset my shoulders. So you'll see these elbows kind of like popping around a little bit. Yeah, kind of open that space up. Every movement. And find my way through up dog. Arms up high. Exhale, down dog. Send your hips up and back. Relax through your heels. Inhale your right leg long. Reach through your heel. Long, not high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Use your core strength and hold yourself up as you work your way. Inhale, warrior one. You'll see the back foot kind of comes off on an angle, so it's not perfectly straightforward or perfectly off to the side. Option to reintroduce your mountain pose high up overhead. Different stances work. Exhale, warrior two. Now, if you recognize that you have a fair amount of fluidity, it's a lot of the hip or the ankle not kind of open up enough. So again, checking your hips to make sure you get rotation, going flat to the wall, aligning to your front foot. Inhale, star. Reach for opposite corners of the room. So my favorite cue here is tickle the cloud. So again, continue to reach up and out and up and out. Exhale, horse pose. In this variation, we're going to try to get a little bit more quad activation. So I'm going to try to keep my chest a little bit more upright instead of trying to sink my hips back. The further I send my hips back, the more my glutes are going to fire. Inhale, star, all the way back up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Work to pull your hip away from your rib, away from your shoulder, away from your elbow, away from your finger. Exhale, low lunge, all the way down. Inhale, three leg down dog kick. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Nice long reach. Again, think length over height. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior one. Again, realigning, making sure we can find that twist through our back leg. Reintroduce Tadasana, mountain pose up nice and tall. Again, recognizing where does the stretch and sensations going to come from. Exhale, warrior two, peel open. Again, align your fingertips to your wrist, to your elbow, to your shoulders. Readjust your hips, because again, the sides can be a little bit different. That's okay. Inhale, star, reach out big, as far as you can reach out. Maybe there's a little bit more space. Exhale, horse. Now you'll see I'll start to get a little bit more into a glute as I shift the hips back. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Find your way back. Inhale, reverse your warrior up and back. Exhale, low lunge all the way down. And again, you can go through a chaturanga, you can go through your 3-leg down dog kick. So there's all kinds of really good options for you to work through. So what we want to do is just kind of move through that, maybe a few rounds of breath. Good luck on the next one.